So this side of our hatake has always been a staging area where we've pretty much just done compost and that's it. We need a designated compost area before we start weeding the other plots, or this pile is just going to get bigger and uglier and uglier. Hadley had a really good idea to build a bamboo compost bin area fence thing. So we'll have one bin here and then another bin there. And we can use those bins to turn the compost. So we'll move the compost from this bin to that bin. I've never really built anything, and I'm not really like a Lego Minecraft guy. So I'm just gonna go for a kind of basic bamboo fence. Maybe watch some YouTube videos. We'll see how it goes. I think this will be the back left corner of the compost bin. All the way across to like here? You know, I don't know. Let's do that for now. Okay, I've got a measuring tape and string. Engineers love this stuff. So for the Berkeley hot compost method, you need a pile that's 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet high. This is in centimeters. I'm an idiot. 3 feet is 91 centimeters. I'm stupid. I'm gonna go 4 feet. Why not? This is about 4 feet. I've been finding this rebar, and originally I was thinking I should just build this whole thing out of bamboo, but I'm worried that it's just not gonna have enough of an infrastructure. I need a hammer. I'm gonna find a hammer. Look at this amazing hammer right there, just hanging out in the shed. Dude, I should be using more of this stuff. It is incredible. There's so much good stuff in here, and it's just free. Check this out, yo. Dude, this is so good. Look at how tall that is. Okay, so I went off camera for a second to go find a hammer in the shed over there. Found a hammer, but check out this rebar. It's like almost new. And look at this bad boy. Dude, that's like a weapon. It should be around 240. Yeah, you know, 237. I mean, that's the general idea. It's what it'll look like. So it's going to be about this tall. Yeah, you know. What could go wrong? It's not rocket science, guys. The faster I can finish this, the sooner I can start weeding the other plots, and the sooner we'll have compost. So there is a little bit of urgency here. Dude, this thing's huge. Dude, there's no way. Huh. Okay, I need to rethink this. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Oh my god, I think this is actually working. Holy that worked. That actually worked. Oh my god. Crazy. I cannot believe this worked. I don't think that's going anywhere. Oh my god, amazing. Exactly 110. Yatta! It's perfect. Insane. I cannot believe that worked. That is so dumb. He's telling me I was recording. Thank God. So I think the next thing I need to do is reinforce each of these supporting poles. So I think I'm going to lash 2 more pieces of bamboo around each of these. Is that bad engineering? I literally have no idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. Where's my hammer? Where is my hammer? Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is a vine that I harvested. I was thinking of using it to lash with. Let me get a better shot for you guys. One sec. There we go. That's a little better. I'm going to weave it around the bamboo and the rebar and then just kind of wind it. I'm a little worried that these vines will like biodegrade, but you know, we won't know that until we try. Wow, check that out. I feel like that actually kind of worked. Seems pretty good. Some serious like Bear Grylls shit right here. Now, each of these little stakes is going to receive a taller stake next to it, which will then be lashed together. all of these are now lashed together. And now the next step is start weaving bamboo through all these poles. Let's do it. So the idea now is we're going to thread this bamboo through. This is a technique called wattling. I actually learned this from my friend who helped me find this this garden plot. He taught me how to do this with bamboo. Let's do another one. I'm going to alternate these. I can already tell this is not enough. It's really sturdy, actually. Uh-oh. Here, let me get a closer look for you. Check us out. I mean, it moves a little bit, but I found that starting from the top and then pushing them all the way down is easier. And then also I'm alternating them, so weaving them this way and then the other way. I was really discouraged about this at first because I don't know what I'm doing. This piece is starting to crumble. Maybe this piece is just too sturdy. Like, this is already most of the bamboo that I have. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might ask the owner of this plot of land where I can find some bamboo, because there's got to be more of it. It's Japan, you know? Okay, so I had a delightful chat with the older gentleman who owns this property. He's very nice. And I asked him where I could find some bamboo, and he said that through here and around this corner, there's a bunch of bamboo I can use. So I'm gonna need to cut all this back in order to open that gate and get around to the other field. So let's do it. Okay, this whole fence is just covered in vines. Brutal. I'm really hoping there's a ton of bamboo through here. Otherwise I'm screwed. Got it. Okay, I think I did it. We're through. You know, except for these weeds. But this is good bamboo, look at that. Hell yeah. I'm gonna chop that down. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move my camera. That's where I need to go. Dude, this is a whole nother field. One sec. Alright, this is, I think, one of his brother's sections of the Hatake. And apparently there's bamboo. Oh my god. What? Wait. Oh my god. That is exactly what I'm looking for. That is a full-on bamboo forest. Okay, I think I can chop all this down. At least he said I could. Right there? That's my Hatake. So we're on the other side of this fence. Alright. Let's get some bamboo. Ah. Nice. Ah. You know, I think I have a saw that can help me with this. One second, I'll be right back. So a while back I bought this terrifying looking saw at a thrift store for like 100 yen, which is like 70 cents. And I think it's for cutting trees, but it seems like it could work on bamboo. Let's try it on this big boy right here. Yeah, it kind of works. Nice. Whoa, it's a huge one. Nice. Okay, sorry. That last video was a terrible angle. So, this is how much bamboo I got. Now I just need to get it from here all the way back around to my field. Oh my god. Okay. Now, I just need to process all this, get all this leafage off. All right. I am so back. to go like this. Front, back, front. Okay, we are filming. So.
You need these?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Is this the rock that you used to hit the posts with?
I think so, yeah.
Dang. Do
I
you
know,
think
right?
I can lift it? Look at how strong I am.
How'd these off work today?
Woohoo!
This will now go twice as fast.
Holy crap.
This one's way too thick.
You made this look way easier on video. Oh my god. This is a lot of work.
It's a ton of work.
I feel like I need to apologize. I came up with this idea. I drew a picture of it and I was like, how hard could it be to make this out of bamboo? Turns out really hard. Why am I so good at this? It's crazy how sturdy this is.
I agree. It's ugly, but
I don't think it's ugly. I think it's beautiful.
there's two more.
This is a steak one here.
Ah, yes, that's the one.
Bong. Excellent work. I feel like we got an okay amount of progress then.
We got a lot of progress. It's fantastic.
It actually does look really cool.
I agree.
Very rustic.
Okay, guys. Look, I said this is gonna get 4 feet tall. I'm not gonna do it. I think I'm gonna stop at 3 feet. I'm just exhausted. This is where I'm finishing. I'm really happy with it. Look at this. I mean, that's not going anywhere. This thing turned out ugly, but I think it's gonna work. Eventually, I want to keep adding sections to this to do one massive compost bin extravaganza. So I'm done for now. I would not necessarily recommend doing this the way you watched me do it. Definitely learn from my mistakes. This pile here is all compost we started earlier before we did the bins. I'm gonna go ahead and just add it in. It's so nice to finally be done with this project. It's taken me so long, so much energy. Okay, well, now we just have to fill this all the way to the top. It's a little bit discouraging.